Right. Hello everyone, this is the Bevry Catch-Up session number 9. Joining us today we have Edwin
Hello.
and we also have Michael Williams. So Michael's a new face into our catch-ups. Now, myself and Michael, we actually had a chat yesterday as a hangout on air, which is also available. So Michael's heavily interested in interconnect and also just like the open source lifestyle. So probably just to start off, we'll go through the stand-up, then we'll go to the today's stuff, and then digressions. Starting off with the stand-up. Hold up, that's to do. Oh wait, that's going to be the things I did yesterday. All right. So the things I did yesterday was I got our stepson got a new laptop, so then I prepared the old laptop with Chromium OS, but it kept having problems, so I ended up using Ubuntu 14.04, so that's fine. I also chatted to Michael, which was good, and I saw the doctor. So apparently I have a bladder infection, so it's not that comfortable. So today I have to go get some probiotics to fix that.
So you got a laptop?
Michael isn't here. Hmm?
So you got a laptop?
Yeah, so my well, now it's for our stepdaughter. Well, my stepdaughter. So she gets her own
Mm,
laptop now for the first time ever.
okay.
So she'll be very happy about that. Because right now I still use the MacBook Air. So she's got a Ubuntu setup now.
Okay.
So Michael emailed Yashel, which is good. So waiting for a reply to that. So that's Michael Mooring. We now have two Michaels. And Michael Williams. So
We
let's
have
hear
to
from you.
give them nicknames.
So Michael, you want to tell us what you've written in the stand-up?
Sure. Last night poked around a little bit in Interconnect. Uh, Made a very simple pull request for missing thing in the README. You got to install Compass. Then I'll probably just go through it more, figure out how it works. I don't have any experience with Polymer, so.
Cool. So I'll probably do some videos at some point to try and make that a lot easier, because by the end of May, working with Interconnect should be quite easy. Michael, because of the servers, would you be able to mute yourself when you're not talking? Fantastic. So whenever there's, yeah, so by the end of May, we'll probably have a lot of resources up on how you actually work with it, because it is a really sweet stack. But to help this along, I posted an issue now on the Bevry meta for actually doing fortnightly hackathons. Whether it's fortnightly or monthly is probably to be decided. But I think the next one for next weekend would probably make a lot of sense, and that can be actually for working on hacking on Interconnect, as well as probably hacking on the new websites for everything. So if you go there, then you can read up about the proposed format, and then like some of the suggestions for doing different things. Now I think probably for the 24th and 25th, I think 24th and 25th would be really good for actually doing it as or Interconnect maybe, and getting a lot of stuff up there would be nifty. But so hold up, I had proposals. Um, Interconnect.
Ben, I have a proposition.
Yep.
Tomorrow, let's do the hangout, the catch-up. Let's a whole we're speaking with chat and not with our voices, so they can't see it.
Oh, so for the chat, that doesn't get published to YouTube. Only our voices get published to YouTube.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Let's make a troll
That's
catch-up.
a troll catch-up. I think you could probably do a troll catch-up by yourself, Edwin.
Well, I
But
don't have somebody to talk with.
well, I don't know. That would be. I have. I hate typing. That's why we do the voice.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know. And then no one can hear what we're saying in the thing. What would be the advantage of that?
We'll have fun in the comments, maybe.
No fun. Well, I guess as well, if you want to post some things in the chat, then that's cool. I mean, you can have fun. But like, yeah, I
I
just
say
hate
a 1 hour long catch up with us talking with chat, and then we post it somewhere where people can see as our important talk.
Mm-hmm. All right. Maybe we can
Okay.
add this as like, actually, there's a meta thing. One of our meta issues that Michael created, which is like themes for the Hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it.
Now that the two Michaels are here, how should we refer to each one?
Oh, this is true. Maybe we need to start using aliases. So Michael, meet Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, I've seen you around the Bevry stuff. Good to finally meet you. Yeah, I can go by Michaemus, I guess. It's nice and short.
Okay.
And then Mike.
I can go by Dinosaur.
Cool. Oh, sorry I'm late, by the way, guys. Yeah, just got in.
It's okay.
So I'm just creating a special issue right now. So special. All right. So Ed1.
Yes.
If you can add so.
Yes.
Alright, there you go. So that's if you can post that idea there, because we've got a fair few ideas for the Hangouts.
Okay. Actually, we should do it on what's it called?
Vimeo?
April 1st?
Hmm?
April 1st?
Oh. Yeah, we can wait a year and do it.
Where did you give me the link?
In the Google Documents, so other people can see it.
Oh, okay, okay.
So one of the things we just covered is doing Fortnite. Well, Michaemus. One of the things we covered is doing fortnightly hackathons. What are your thoughts on that? Ah, you already said you love it.
Yeah, I left an issue, and I love hackathons. I just recently started going to them. I think a virtual hackathon will be interesting, but one awesome thing about hackathons is you get a lot of stuff done. So, and it's a really cool environment. So I think on Hangouts you can have like 10 people at a time in a group in a Hangout. So I don't know if anyone in our community has any experience hosting a virtual hackathon, but I'm definitely like super excited about it. And in my comment on the issue, those are just recommendations. So definitely not set in stone. And interconnect hackathon, probably somewhere around that time as well. Should be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Good. So the so I think we need to figure out like a proper format for it. The most pressing thing is getting these websites up. Then after that, we can figure it out. Speaking of the physical locations, it would be really cool if like people in the same local vicinity could actually organize like a little meetup maybe for the weekend, or just go to a library or something and hack together. Um, so maybe if there's like a tool where we can actually find out where everyone's like geographically located, and then like they could actually hive together, that would be pretty nifty.
Yeah. Another idea that I just had when you were talking about that is maybe each of us go out as like evangelists in our own areas and prop up Bevry meetup groups and then like the weekend before the hackathon we do like a primer onto to DocPad or whatever it is the subject that we want to host a hackathon the next weekend. I don't, that's kind of involved, but I know that I've been kind of planning a DocPad meetup group around my area. I'm in like Hamilton, Princeton, Trenton area, so central New Jersey, USA, and yeah, that'd be interesting to figure out how we can geographically connect with everyone. But yeah, if we could pull that off, that'd be awesome.
I'm in Mexico, so I'm alone until I move to Switzerland.
I'm in the Bay Area, so if anyone else that's around this area, I can meet up with them. And I also think the idea of a hackathon is really awesome, and I think we should just do it, even if we do it, we don't know what we're doing. I think we should do it anyways.
Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited about it. Yeah, even if it's just like a handful of people, we could still like crank some crazy stuff out. I'm sure. So
Yeah, I think the benefit of why I would like doing it would be being able to talk with people immediately on like working on it and getting like the immediate feedback. Because I would love to help with like DocPad stuff, but it's kind of not always sure like what is the immediate next step to do.
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it'll be really good. And for me, like the big benefit is like we actually get like a bunch of focus in like a particular area, um, which will be really cool. And it's just like that's the big thing with it, because for me it's like we have all these focuses, and then it's just like, okay, this thing has been on our to-do list way too long. Let's knock it out with a bunch of resources behind it. Um, Dinosaur, do you know any resources for like finding out people's physical locations for the purpose of like getting them together?
Just Google it.
We could just
Ooh.
like make a post, make an issue where everyone posts where they live.
Yeah.
Eventually, we can make like a little website for that. It wouldn't be too hard, I don't think.
Yeah.
Use like OpenStreetMap.
yeah.
That's
Or we could just like make like a Google form too, and then just like collect people's information that way, without creeping them out. Um, an idea that I just had was like you were saying, Ben, like we can really get to focus over the weekend on a specific topic. So if we preface or if we kind of brief these hackathons with we can get a brain dump from you maybe on whatever area we're about to hack attack,
yeah.
and so that way we get a brain dump and we get a hackathon at the same time.
Yeah. Cool. So that sounds good. So we'll keep that going. So for the 24th to 25th, that's totally fine. For the, where is it? Let's see, it'll be the 30th to 31st and the 1st, because that will be Camp JS. For me, that will probably just be like interconnect crazy. So I'll just add that anyway. So that's breaking our cycle of every week by at least every fortnight. But that's already arranged. So let me connect. So add that in. But for the 24th and 25th, yeah, let's go with something. So cool. Anything else? Let's see. Add on, text only, chat out, probiotics, medical information, stuff bad. That's all good. Anyone else have something they wish to discuss?
Nope, not really. Laptops.
Laptops. um, so, well, I guess my laptop's a MacBook Air, and we have a Presario for our stepdaughter. We have an iPad, but no one actually uses it. We just thought, oh my god, the iPad 3 is so beautiful, let's buy one. And we never use it.
Let's put it on display.
Huh?
The iPad that never got used. That should be in a museum.
Yeah. We'll probably actually send it off to my mom, because that would be like very good for her to use, I guess. What about you,
Okay.
Edwin?
I have a Dell Vostro 1500. I'll type it out.
Yeah.
I want to say 1500, but that's the American way of saying it. I don't like that.
Cool. Yourself, Michaelis? You're on a Surface, aren't you, Michaelis?
On a tablet? You're on a tablet, Michaelis?
No, I mean it has a touchscreen, but I don't consider it a tablet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's pretty beastly. I got my Diablo 3, my StarCraft 2, my Photoshop,
The real
everything.
test of performance is Minecraft.
Yeah, I got a little Minecraft. Um, and it's my main work computer too. I've been using it since last March. So
Okay, I have this laptop since, I don't maybe 2009, 2010, and it's from 2007. It's really old. I have to get a new one.
Yeah, I have a Asus U32U, which is like a pretty cheap laptop, and it actually has like a broken screen now that I need replaced. Bought the screen, and I just need to replace it.
Okay.
And then this is on my
And
desktop.
okay. And anybody considering buying a new laptop?
If I was to get one, I'd get a Chromebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna get the Windows Surface Pro 2.
Okay.
I was considering getting the Novena open source laptop.
I also want that one, but it's
Yeah.
too,
Yeah, it's a bit expensive.
We
yeah,
talked
and
about
a little
that
bit.
in Catchup number 2, I think. Eduardo, I think you're the one that brought it up, maybe, or someone brought it up.
Yeah, I think it was me. I would love it as a collector's item because I don't think I'm going to use it with how much I'm going to be moving around. That's why I need a new laptop. This one is too big and it doesn't have too many pixels for its size. That's the one I'm considering. Thumbs up or thumbs down.
Cool. So I'm just adding that to the document.
Okay. One thing I certainly don't want in my laptop is a touchscreen because I'll never use it and it only adds to the cost and software issues, I guess.
Yeah, the Surface Pro wasn't cheap when I got it. It was like 1,500 or so. So that was with insurance and the laptop. I mean the actual keyboard comes like separately. It's like $100 or so. So yeah, kind of splurged a little bit, but I mean it's been working pretty good so far. So
Yeah.
and like there's no other like laptop this small that like just looks this good. I don't know. If you ever go around a Microsoft their Microsoft stores, go
Never.
in there and check it out. You always see like the HPs and how like they disconnect from the keyboard and stuff, but they just like aesthetically they don't look as good in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. To
It
me,
it actually kind of looks a lot like the Ubuntu Edge. Um, so it's kind of similar to that actually.
What's this?
The Windows Surface Pro.
Oh, it looks like a gigantic version of the Ubuntu
Yeah.
Edge. um, Dinosaur, where did you say you lived?
I live in Berkeley right now, so
is that
it's in the.
Android?
Where's Berkeley?
It's in like the San Francisco Bay Area. It's considered like East Bay, so kind of like not in the like central San Francisco area, but kind of like in the surrounding area.
I find it so funny with people in California. They always, or like in New York as well. They always like say the suburb that they live in, or like the specific city. When like for me, it'll be like I live in West Ryde, and like everyone will be like, where the hell is West Ryde?
I muted because somebody's playing loud Mexican music.
Right. So I'm just adding the physical meetups to that hackathon thing. So first, yes, the city comments. Cool. All right, so that's all good. For our shout outs, we have, I have no idea how you pronounce this, but I guess it's Tito or Tito, Tito, Tito,
Taito. I will go with
uh,
Taito just for
Taito.
safety.
So for Taito, I used that to get my Camp.js ticket, and it was really smooth to actually use it. So yeah, it's really cool because the only other thing that we use over here for ticketing, we used to use Ticketmaster, but then Eventbrite completely replaced Ticketmaster. Um, but with Eventbrite, that's typically only been for like quick tiny little meetups. When Taito, that's for like full-fledged things we need to know people's dietary requirements over multiple days, da 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 da.
So it's for booking tickets?
So yeah, it worked really well. Hmm?
It's for booking tickets?
Yeah, so you set it up for yourself. Like if you're wanting to run an event, you use it to power your event website or whatever, and then people can buy their events through it.
Okay.
But it gives you like a whole bunch of nice graphs, like stats, blah, blah, blah. But the most important thing is just that the experience for the customer is ridiculously smooth.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember the people on the Note Up podcast were talking about this like a year ago, and yeah, if you look on the website, they use it for a lot of Node.js specific conferences and stuff. It seems like you said they're using it at Camp.js.
Yep.
Cool. I've yet to experience it myself, but I'm excited for it.
Ben, you live in Sydney, Australia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, down under.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's something that the Americans say. You wouldn't know because you're on the equator, Edwin. But if you're in
Oh,
North
oh, I
America,
get it.
then we're called down under because we're below the equator.
Okay,
Yeah.
location on Earth. I was thinking like down under Sydney. Where's that? Some kind of shady something.
Yeah. But then, like, for our JavaScript conference shirt, what they did is they took the JavaScript logo and then just flipped it, like 180 degrees, so it's upside down. Because apparently down under also means upside down to Americans as well, or North Americans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't think any Australians actually appreciated that, but I think the Americans thought it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah,
This
down
is
and
also
under.
something. This is also something I've realized. I say Americans, and like when I went to Canada, and I was just like, "Oh, you Americans are so weird," and they're like, "We're not Americans, we're Canadians." And I'm like, "But you're in the continent America, therefore you're Americans." And then they're like, "Yeah, well, we don't like being called that." So like, you have to be like, you can call them North Americans. They don't mind that because for them, Americans means people from the USA.
Yeah, that seems to be an alias. I prefer. Oh, how would you call somebody that's from USA?
I
USAians?
would call them Yankees, but I'm not sure whether that's politically correct. Yankees.
I would call them. I don't know. Ah, USA citizens? No.
Consider the Michaels. Considering you're both from the USA, is the word Yankee or Yank, is that actually an offensive term? Because like for the British countries, for some reason we call you guys Yanks.
No, not really. I mean, you can like use it in offensive context, of course, but um, and I guess traditionally it it has been used in that context a lot often, but no, I think you can. I don't know. It is specific to the East Coast though, referring specifically to like New York and the tri-state area. For
Yeah.
example, like the Civil War, it was the Yankees versus the Confederates. So
Yeah.
when I hear Yankees, I think tri-state area, East Coast kind of a thing.
So it's actually my mistake. I should just say North Americans and South Americans. But then, like, how do you say anyone from the American continent?
American?
Yeah, like here, like in the U.S., we just call ourselves Americans. But then, like, I went to Costa Rica once, and like, I was just referring to myself as an American, and they got offended, like, well, we're Americans too.
Yeah. I think instead of calling it continent by continent, I think you should call it by country. And that's the most safe thing to do.
But it must just be like a Western thing because in Europe you say European and no one has a problem with that, and then you can say um,
Well, but European.
but then again, probably it is only the Europeans that don't have a problem with it because I know that the Arabs and the Asians and the rest do have a problem with it.
Well, I think it's because Europe doesn't have a
This is
bad
not
name.
something to be talking about on a hangout on air.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be safe if you just call everyone people.
Okay, Americans, Europeans, Asians, Australians.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing. What Michael's suggestion there, which is people from America, people from, yeah, I don't
US.
know, in the US. Yeah, that works well.
But can I say
Um,
Japanese? Or should I say people from Japan?
I don't. I think maybe the only solution is to say it, and then if they look at you funny, then correct yourself.
I'm sorry, how should I call you?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Any other shout outs?
Nope.
Cool. Alrighty. Let's leave it. Oh, Michael, you look like you were going to say something.
No, I'm just excited for the hackathons.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty, let's leave it there then. And yeah, that's gonna be interesting if anyone actually watches this. I'm sure I'm gonna get some hate now about being racially incorrect, even though I'm just trying to figure out how to be racially correct. Alrighty.
Okay,
So
disclaimer, we are not racist. Racist.
yeah. Alrighty, cool. Thanks everybody for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Uh,